king, ace queen is probably the worst hand he's gonna 3-bet with right there. And then so there's also the part if I hit an ace, I'm probably just crushed. And so it's no good unless he has pocket kings, which that's just a great scenario. But you don't want to be getting your money in obviously with 3 outs to improve. So if he 3-bets the ace, expect there is a fold. 4-6 offsuit under the gun, standard fold. Just being patient, trying to find a good spot. Juan Mendoza is going for the isolation play with the ace queen. And he came out with top pair. Very nice. Oh, 10 ball. Nope. Nice. Very rare that there's like resuck outs and stuff. Never happens for me. But what can you do? It would be nice to see this guy get knocked out so we can get down to the final table quickly here. Eight five offsuit to the shove. There's a fold. We still have a decent stack, about 50 big blinds deep. So can still play patient poker. And top set is very nice hand. Full boats, dude. The pocket fives, very bad call. When this guy shoves and how did it play? I think this guy went from. When this guy shoves and this guy overshoves, you just gotta give up the fives in that spot. You never head. Let's hope the king goes off. Good. He's got 2 outs. Nice. 2 outer. 2 outer. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and resume it after the break. Alright. Back from the break. Smoke break. Actually, smoke break's still going. 6-3 offsuit on the button. Fold. So tired. But I must get first place. Third right now. I have 8 left. Oh, big pot, big pot. Ooh, 7-5. First queen 6. Very bad. Oh god, that's so bad. Queen 6. Would you bet if your opponent raises you like that? What's he doing that with? And look at his stat. Why would he ever just do that? He's in the big blind. He can easily just fold. He's probably just folding pre-flop if you're raising those. You bet the flop. He's raising it. Is he really doing that with a 7? Probably not. He's most likely just gonna call. He's just gonna call and hope he's good. He probably even just calls with a queen. 1 queen. Just to see what you do on the next street. Because there's also the chance that he has nothing and he's just taking a stab, so why not just call? But when dude raises you, that his hand is pretty polarized. 2 pair or better. So, or queen with a kicker better than the 6. That's his minimum hand. Queen with a kicker better than the 6. And you just gotta give it up. You gotta make a hero fold, shown fold for their queen. And give it up. AK on the button. Gonna make it open for about 2.2 times the big blind. And if anybody shoves on me, obviously it's more than welcome. I'm calling every time. If I get beat, that's just the way the creek rolls. I got the guy crushed. He's got 3 outs to win. 93% to win the hand. Very nice. Gonna hold up. Okay, Jack 8. I'm actually gonna go for the steal because it's the final table bubble. Wait, shoved on, I'm just gonna fold. But it is worth it to steal the blinds. Redem Storm. Redem Storm. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name, but just fold, let's go in this hand. Very nice. up to 18.9K or whatever. Juan Mendoza's loosey goosey player raises a lot of buttons, so I can't necessarily fold this king nine of diamonds. It's worth it to call and just see it flop. Also, I'm relatively deep. I'm just about 50 big blinds deep, so it's worth it to see the flop. And that's about as good a flop as you can ask for a top pair with the second nut flush draw. If you see that's it, I'm just gonna probably ship on him. I'm probably just gonna go all in just to protect my hand. And he's probably folding, but it's good for protection. Also, it's really strong for your image to win a lot of pots without a showdown. Whip in here with the king 8 suited. And flop pair of 8s. And I'm just going to check it. I'm going to play this hand really passively. And maybe he'll think that he can just get me off whatever, take a stab at it. And maybe I'll get that chips in my stack. So I'm just going to continue to call. And that's a really good card right there, obviously, because it makes it less likely that he has a jack. And also because if he doesn't have a jack, he'll probably slow down. I don't really want to be facing too many expensive bets. And I'm just going to call once again. Hopefully it's a good card. It's pretty blank. And obviously I was calling the river. There's no chance I'm folding on the button with king queen. I don't know. I might fold to a shove, but then again, probably not. I don't know if I necessarily fold to a shove. Yeah, I probably do. I don't really. He did have like a lot of shit fun. Alright, jack 6 diamonds in the big blind, 7-handed in first position, chips. I'm gonna go ahead and kill flop with this. Hit that pair series. I think I'm running really good. I think I'm just gonna check shove this. And hope I'm good, I guess. He may or may not have the best hand. If he does, it's not even that big a hit. If he, obviously he didn't. And because there's so much pressure to make the final table, I'm just going to ship on my opponent. And I believe we just made the final table. Alright. Final table. So I probably can start off by being a little bit patient, but then again I have the big stack, so I'm not really too worried about anything. I'm gonna avoid pops, obviously early on with Papanini 21 or whatever his name is, and Chaos Ace Ace. Chaos Ace Ace is actually a pretty decent player. He has somewhat of an idea. I'll call this shove if he wants to do it. Juan Mendoza's a pretty loosey-goosey crazy player. So basically I'm just going to avoid getting into pots with anyone that can do me damage. Dave 10 I'm honestly not too worried about. I don't have too much of a read on him, but it shouldn't be a problem. Random Storm seems pretty passive. He hasn't really raised too many pots that I've seen. He calls more than anything, but obviously folds a lot too, so that's good. So if Random Storm comes in raising, he probably has the goods, and I'm gonna tighten up my range compared to, I don't know, say Juan Mendoza can. Wow. Kyle is destroying. He is 7-handed at the final table in his tournament. So I hope you win that, buddy. Take it down. Let's go to Morongo too if you're watching this. We need to go to Morongo and play the 100 bounty. That's a good tournament. It's very fun. Okay, Queen 10. Under the Gun, Final Table, Hobbies, and